As Breast Cancer Awareness Month comes to a close, it's the last day, we bring you a reminder that it is never the wrong time to get screened. Let's say that again. Never the wrong time to get screened, ladies. This year, breast cancer is expecting to kill more than 43,000 women in this country, but early detection is helping more women survive the disease. CBS News contributor and the editor-at-large at KFF's Kaiser Health News, Dr. Céline Gounder, documented her annual exam in Mammography 101. She hopes to demystify the process and explain, again, why regular screening is vital for detecting breast cancer early.
One of the awesome things about being a 45-year-old woman is it's 3 times the fun with cancer screening. You've got screening for breast cancer, colon cancer, and cervical cancer.
My name's Danielle. I'm going to do your exam today. I'm going to place your breast here on the plate. Just some slight compression, just enough to keep your breast from moving. We will do this in several different angles. Take in a breath, hold your breath. So you can put the gown back on the right side, and we'll do the side view. And take in a breath and hold your breath. Beautiful. Okay. Great. Looks good.
I'm Dr. Dottles, and come on in. The right and the left, and we get an image in 2 views for each breast so that we really can look at the full volume of the tissue. So these are your breasts, your mammogram, more zoomed in and enlarged. And we very carefully look at really every inch, every area of the breast, looking for anything that really doesn't belong there. And so far, you look fantastic.
So Céline Gounder joins us here at the table. Let's just get right into it. You know, do you have that moment that I do when you're sitting there waiting? It's the waiting for them to walk in the room, and I'm trying to read their expression before they say either yay or nay. Did you have that moment yourself as a doctor when you're waiting to get the news? We're glad no abnormalities were found, by the way. Very glad. But do you have that moment too, or no, not really?
I didn't. I had done a self-breast exam before going in to the appointment and was pretty sure I was, low risk and wasn't too worried. I don't have a family history, but, you never know. Many women do not have a family history. Something like 85% of women do not have a family history when they're diagnosed with breast cancer.
But there's still so many women, despite all the statistics, that say, I'm not going to get it because they're afraid of the process. Or I've heard somebody say, I just don't even want to know, which is not good thinking, in my opinion.
Yeah, look, a mammogram does not give you breast cancer. It's really important to know. A lot of times people will say to me, oh, that test gave me such and such disease. And no, it helps you find out that you have it. It helps you get care more quickly if you have it. And it's really not a painful process. It's sort of awkward, and you have your breast compressed between 2 plates, but it's not painful, and it doesn't...
It's uncomfortable. I think it depends on the technician. And I swear, if men had to have their peenies mashed the way we do with our breasts, they'd find another way to do it.
That's
but right now, this is all we have.
But
this is all that we have. It can be a little uncomfortable depending on who's giving it to you, but that is not enough not to go and get it.
Right. It's not painful. It doesn't pinch. It's just sort of awkward.
Yeah.
So when should women get a mammogram?
Depends on the organization. Their recommendations do vary. Some organizations will say every year, others every 2 years. Across the board, definitely you want to start at age 50. And then if you have risk factors, so for example, family history, obesity, if you drink heavily, if you smoke, those are risk factors, then you may want to start earlier, as early as age 40.
And some women get a sonogram in addition to a mammogram. What's the difference?
Sonograms are used to tease out, have a better look at abnormalities they might see on the mammogram. It's more likely that you need that in somebody who has dense breasts. Younger women do tend to have denser breasts. And there's sort of a difference in philosophy here. Some doctors will say, let's go ahead and get the mammogram and ultrasound in the same visit so you don't have to come back. That's what my doctor does. Others will say, well, does it really make a difference? Does it really save lives? Maybe we should wait and see if we really need that ultrasound.
I want to get every test possible, and that's exactly what I do. It's troubling to me, though, that black women are 41% more likely to be diagnosed with breast cancer than white women. Why is that?
So they're
and die from breast cancer.
Yeah, they're more likely to die from breast cancer than white women. And this is because there are disparities at every step of the process. So they're less likely to
what?
get their mammogram on time. They're less likely to get the newer 3D mammograms than a 2D mammogram. So a 2D mammogram, you're basically looking at all the cross sections of the breast flattened into one image. So 3D allows you to have a better look. Then once they're diagnosed, they start treatment later, and they're less likely to get standard of care, the recommended treatment.
Is it because they don't pursue it or the doctors don't encourage it? There's a difference.
It's some of both.
A little bit of both.
Some of both, yeah. Then there's certainly barriers to getting the mammogram.
Dr. Céline Gounder, thank you so much. Vital information, life-saving information.
Yeah.
And you're okay.
We'll be right back.
Got the all clear. That's the best news of all.